Hi and good afternoon. It's such a pleasure to see you here. So, welcome to um, a very interesting session on how you can increase your discoverability by being online. I'm just setting up, and we'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes before we start. I'll just start sharing my screen. In the meanwhile, I would love it if y'all can introduce yourself and mention your name, your company name, basically which industry you are in, and where do you export? What do you do exactly? Really lovely to know about you. I'll just start with an introduction for myself. So, hi, I'm Nafisa. I'm director, product adaptation at GlobalLinker. Working to businesses that yeah. So hi Sarvesh, hi Vikash, hi Dasarathan, hi Mehul Bhalia from Sky Reach Exports. He has just started exports. Hi Vikash from Purnima. Anyway, I'll set up, but please continue. Hmm. I hope you can see my screen. So today I would be doing maximum of the talking, and feel free to use the chat box if you all want to ask us a question, you have any doubts, you would like to connect with us. So probably when I'm in the middle of the webinar, I will not be able to speak to you much, but I'll definitely go through them in the end of the session when we are having our Q&A. And so go ahead and please, do share any concerns you may have, or you may, any questions you may have of the points that we discuss over here in the webinar. Before I start, I would like to add and say that, this is more of a strategy section. It's not a session where, I'm just going to walk you through the platform. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to tell you that now that you're a part of, any online platform, get Global Linker, what are the things you can actually do to help increase your business's discoverability? And which is why I say it's a strategy discussion. What I would ideally want you to do is, have your phone handy or keep a notepad with you, which wherein you can write certain things that I would cover. And basically we'll be talking about different channels that you can leverage, given that you are exploring being online, or maybe you already started exploring online. So, at the end of the session, you should be going back by saying that, okay, these are the different channels which are available to me. I'm already using them, or I'm not using them, or I should be evaluating my current status on those channels, and accordingly, you should be working towards it. The base of everything is that you have to ensure that your business profile, your catalog is current, it is up to date, and it shows consistent information across everywhere you're going to see. Uh, so Sujitra is asking, is this session going to help me find buyers from abroad? This so the fact that you get discovered, the fact that you use the channels, it leads to you getting discovered by buyers in different countries. Now it depends what is your aim. If your aim is to make sure that you want to get discovered online, by buyers, you'll have to work accordingly towards it. You'll have to be present accordingly, and then after that, just by being present doesn't work. You need to do certain things so that you get seen at the right spaces. And I'll talk about that when I go further as well. So I think I'm done with my time. Let me delete this. I don't need it. Yeah, yeah. Let's get started now. So I'm glad to have you here, and you know, yeah. So before we go into the agenda of the meeting, so because the key point of this meeting is how can you get your business discovered online? Okay, let's just talk about something. What a buyer typically does when he is online, or what even you do when you are acting as a buyer online, right? You would open Google search. So I would just open my browser, something like this. And once I open my browser, then I will start searching for the product. So for example, if I'm looking for, turmeric fingers, so I will type turmeric finger exporters or manufacturers. I'm deliberately taking the mobile because, as in, that's the first thing that we do, right? If I don't have my, everybody's doing everything mobile first. So I'll write turmeric finger exporters from India. I get a result. So I will go on Google. I might go to a marketplace that I typically go to. So I could go to, any marketplace that I generally go to understand that yes, there are suppliers listed and I can check over there. I get some results like this, which tells me there's an AI overview already, which is telling me, I don't know if you can see it very clearly. It tells me like major turmeric finger exporters from India, and these are the specific places where you can actually look for good quality turmeric exporters like Erode, Salem, Nizamabad, etc., Sangli. And the major international markets are this. There are some couple of people who are, they also recommend over here. Then I would see some pictures. I don't know if it's visible, but yeah, then I see the sources which they're looking for. So they finds my product. So now here it is actually searching for that product where, and the products come either from two places typically. They come either from my website. So I've created my website and my entire catalog is visible over there. And I have done that kind of SEO work so that my product shows up in these kind of search results. Second is it shows up because I'm listed on marketplaces, and the marketplace is able to do that for me. So there are the two sources because of which I've got these answers. Now, I'll just show you this. One was the AI overview, and the second one is if I scroll down like this, I can see a lot of results. It's not clear, it's cool, but you get the drift. You can see that these are the people who are actually selling. I can see more results over here, and then I will take a call. Now, these are what I am seeing over here in this result is, say, a website. I'm seeing some website one, a website two. Then I'm seeing a lot of marketplaces who are suggesting that, oh, you're looking for turmeric fingers, look for this. Here are some ones you should be going for. Click here to view. I have to make sure that my business or my product shows up in these searches. I should make sure that I show up in the first page. That should be my goal, to show up in the first page of these results, uh, or maximum the second or the third page, because nobody searches beyond that, right? So if you look on the screen as well, that's what we've the entire case which I showed you is actually what I would do. Then I would open one of these pages which has been recommended to me because of the search I have done. I will open and I'll review the product listing, that okay, this looks good, this is uh, you know the product images look good. For example, I'm just clicking on a website which I found actually, and it opened over here something to say, one second, Vivek, I cannot show. So I can see this website which has got created, and I can see that this website has added images of turmeric. There's some specifications, etc. And yeah, so now all of them, there are some FAQs as well. And there's an option for me to send an inquiry to them. And now, if I like the specifications, I would also now try to understand who this business is. So I will go to their company profile, I'll check out this certifications to understand their credibility, and so that I am confident, that the business is good. That's when I end up sending the inquiry to the person. So discoverability is not about, just having a website. Discoverability is about making sure that I have put my business up correctly. I have added my catalog correctly, and it is saying the right things. It is also capturing the right SEO information, because you saw the search result over here. We just picked a sample and a random product over here. So if somebody is looking for a product like yours, your page has to come up over there. So for that, you have to do a lot of back work, and you have to be visible in the right places. What are the right places you need to be working on is what we'll be talking about now in this call. So these are the discussion points we'll cover now. Which are the sales channels you have access to via GlobalLinker? I'll talk a little bit more about powerful product catalogs, is something like this, that how can I make the buyer, the person who visits my product catalog, whether it is on my website or it is even on a marketplace, how do I make sure that my catalog is good enough to sell the product? So today you saw I just went through the entire product, and whatever he's written over there has to be enough to convince me. So, either it is content, it is video, it could be his factory pictures, it could be, the way they transport his certifications. So the things he would have added to convince me to send him an inquiry, those are the things that should be there. Now we'll talk about the different sales channels and how you can be present on GlobalLinker. And that's about it. So, it's good enough for us to take a decision what to do next. So, GlobalLinker has always been a platform. Our intent has been to help make businesses do business online, create a digital presence simply, in a simpler way, and get monetary benefit by being online soon. We have always seen, like, when we have been in business since more than 15 years. At that time, online was an option. People used to decide and say that, okay, it used to not be a part of their agenda at all, and it used to be something that, okay, if I have the time, मैं कर लूंगा. But today that's not the case. It's a given. I have to be online. But now just being online will not work. How you be online, what do you do when you're online, is what matters. I'll take you a little bit on GlobalLinker quickly. See if I can open the platform. So I have a test account. I've just logged in into that, and but my dashboard is divided into an action which tells me things which I can do. So it tells me what my online score is, because here I've added a lot of products on my test account, and I already have a couple of elements already built into it. So it tells me that my score is 55 on 100. I need to build my visibility more. So it's only medium. I need to work on it to make it high. It tells me what should I do to improve it. So tell me add more products, complete your company information. Maybe my company information is not correct. Keyword coverage, very important. Am I capturing, is my product description, my business profile having the right keywords, so that it gets captured by in Google search and AI search as well. How AI ready am I? Meaning, if, like I saw in the example right now, if AI is supposed to keep me in its cite me, or even cite, I mean, means to use whatever I have written on my website, on my product catalog, as a reference, then do I have that relevant content so that AI can recognize me and also cite me? That's what this tells me. And my marketplace visibility. So Global Linkers tools which you can use to improve and enhance your visibility after you do a setup, is what all of this is. It's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going into it, because that's not what this discussion is about. This is about you exploring the platform. It tells me these are my top products over here. It tells me the demand for my product is this, the competition is high, opportunity is limited. So, where is it that I should be focusing on as a this? So it just gives me some insights on what I should be using, what buyers are searching for today. Yeah, it just gives me some insights again, basis of some SEO information, and certain things that I need to update so that I can improve buyer confidence. So your catalog and your profile has been set up in such a way so that the buyer, like I said, how can I convince the buyer to like my product and do it? So these are certain elements. If I add, it helps the buyer to evaluate my business and my product better. So there are many things which are added over here. I would advise you, I would, in fact, not, I would recommend that you go through this as much as you can as well. Now I'm moving to the next area of this. Being a part of GlobalLinker, you have access to around five five channels on GlobalLinker. Two of them are marketplaces, these two. Two of them where you can build your own catalog over here as well. Like, so you can build your own assets via this to promote your business. And one is the ONDC, which is an open network of digital commerce by the government of India. And your company profile to support all of this. So your marketplace visibility is all complemented by your business profile, which gets created on GlobalLinker as well. We'll talk about all of this in detail, and here is where your notebook should come out and come handy. That which channel we will be talking about now that is going to, is going to add value to you. So you just tick that, okay, this is where I should be in, or this is where I should not be in. And the ones which you should be in is where you should be putting your efforts and energies in to start getting listed. Uh, Before we do that, let's talk about this very important thing on how do you create a powerful business catalog. Your business catalog is your primary revenue driving item, right? So it is very important that you spend a lot of thinking on how you want your product to be displayed, and whom are you displaying it to. Given that this product is only going to be seen online, there is no salesperson who is going to explain it to them. What are the things that I can do so that the buyer is going to understand my product, see the specifications, and send me an inquiry? So there's so many things I need to convey in that one product page as well. So let's start by breaking it down into basics. It's not very tough. You can just use these elements and improve it much, much than what it is right now. So clear and sharp photos are very important. If you can support it with videos, application videos, like one is product videos of how the product looks like, etc. Second is application videos if it is relevant to your product, like, how can this product be used, how it is currently being used, testimonials to add, simple and clear product names. So an image and the name of the product adds a lot of value in the buyer just what deciding in that 1 or 3 seconds whether he wants to continue reading your product or he wants to move to something else. So simple and clear product names. Descriptions, very important. Moving on over here. Yeah. So this is on somebody's website. We have just showing you that this is how a description can be added. Now, this is a very technical product and also a very industrial product. So you can, add your descriptions in the way which you think your buyer would understand it better. But take note that, if you are targeting an export market, like not in India or even in India, for instance, not everybody is very fluent in English. One. Second is if you make it very complicated, jargonistic and all, one, even in search results, the products don't get ranked higher because it's too unless it has to be technical. But if it's you're using very high English, the content is not very clear, it will not be picked up even by search results. And second is if I, as a reader, come to read it and it is something which is very complicated to read, I will just drop off. So you have to see from the mind of the reader, who is it you're targeting? You're targeting which country? What is their local language like? And what is the understanding of that person with respect to English, etc. So that you're showing it in the right way to the exporter, as to the person who's actually reviewing it. Make sure that your descriptions now are SEO friendly as well and AEO friendly also. Like I said, we did see that example where an AEO, like an AI overview, came before the Google search results started. So it's very important that I have that also with me. Here's an example of another B2B product, which I really like because it's matchboxes. They are a completely B2B product. And just the pictures are conveying the product so well. So that tells you, it gives you an idea about the product itself. You can see that this is just the specifications are written as the title, though I would suggest you write what the product is as well, because that helps in when it gets indexed on the web also. And here there's no mention of the price, obviously, because it's a B2B product and it's up to you whether you want to display it, you don't want to display it, it's up to you. Now, if I'm showing more information about this, this is what it'll open up to. Let's click and see what happens when I actually go to their website. So here is where how it looks. I can, see more images about themselves. They should have added a couple of videos or this. There is an MOQ. MOQ is critical if Google wants to know whether you are a B2B exporter. So if they identify that I am a B2B buyer, like, with my search results and my history I have with Google, they also see for signals from your side that Are you B2B or B2C? So if I'm looking for something in B2C, B2B, but I see B2C products, again, that doesn't give me a good experience. So Google is very smart, so is AI. They also look for signals on your business profile, on your catalog, to give them signals to let them know whether you are a B2B seller or no. So how would you do that? One of the ways is by adding an MOQ, by adding an HSN code, by by mentioning that you export to these markets, putting in those relevant keywords which help them identify you as a B2B this. Certifications. Like a B2C guy would not typically add like a US FDA license or a HACCP or a GMP license, etc. Those are all indicators that this business is a B2B exporter. So whatever is relevant for your business are the signals which they crawl, they keep, and they I was saying synthesize, but they kind of process that information, and then they give it out to the buyer. So I'm giving you a point of view from the buyer so that you are able to structure your product catalog accordingly. Coming back, yeah. So what's a product catalog which you have it now? Whether you're making this product catalog on your website, whether you're making this product catalog on a marketplace, what is it? Or you just want to create your own PDF as well, which you want to share. All of this continues to be the same. Maybe certain assets cannot be used. Like you may not be able to use a video when you're creating a PDF, but definitely other areas would apply. So I would say you will have to switch it on and off, but the general rule will continue to be the same. Clear and sharp photos and images. Put as many images as you can to help the buyer decide, to zero in on your product. Videos, if you can add, please add videos to increase confidence. Simple and descriptive product titles. Description should be detailed, but make sure it is simple in by way of text so that any person can understand. The law of the rule should be that even a child who is 8 years old or 10 years old is able to understand your product, then you have kind of won almost 90% of your audience. If say for example a small kid can read and understand your product, then you're kind of almost aced it. So that should be your benchmark when you're writing descriptions, and that's simple. You should have it. Reviews and ratings. It cannot be. I cannot say it more. And you also heavily rely on reviews and ratings today when you are creating product. When you are also reviewing certain products, right? Oh, this has a score of 4. This has a score of 2. This has a rating of 3. And then you will evaluate and say, okay, let me go with a higher rating. I will read those reviews and decide. Where do you take these reviews and ratings? You can take it for your business on Google Business Profile, wherever it's publicly available. That's very important for you to do. So Google, on your Google business pages, on Trustpilot. These are all avenues to do it. On your own website as well, you can make it available to get it. On some marketplaces as well, when you have it available, you should ask for reviews from your clients. And that also heavily influences decisions as well. SEO readiness and AI understandability today is paramount. We did see a live example. I can't, I don't know why I'm going back to that continuously, but it's something which we just can't ignore. Uh, you know, just a year and a half back, uh, when AI was just introduced, AI something that was something which nobody used to look at right at that time. But today, when I'm searching for anything on Google as well, the first recommendation comes is from AI. So AI search has increased, and or even if I go to a Chat GPT website and I do it, so the traffic from AI search from AI has increased by 21% in just a span of a year, and this is set to increase even more year on year. So you can see that Google SEO and AI has equal importance today. So you have to make sure, even though we have heard SEO, AEO is just another layer. AEO is a answer engine optimization, means AI optimization. Is my content even optimized so that even AI can understand my content and cite my content as well? So now you need to make sure that your business is not only SEO ready, but also AI ready. One of the tips we do provide is that if you want to make your content AI ready, AI likes a lot of FAQs because they answer as, how can I do this? What can I do? So if you have those kind of relevant FAQs which is added in your business, then all your product pages, all your business pages, make sure you add them. Okay, so now let's get started with your company profile. So the profile which supports both the marketplaces, this is how your company profile typically looks like. I've just taken an example so that you can see it. And here we are. We have Shriman, a business. When you just look at their banner, I know that he does something into rice. So let's read more and see. So they are, yeah, manufacturers, they are distributors, exporters, wholesalers of rice. But now I go down and whatever he's added in his catalog, so I can also come to know he does much more than rice as well, though rice must be his primary product. He does rice, maize, etc., onion. I can read about his business as well and some stats about his company to give me some confidence as well. His certifications are missing, though that would have been really helpful when I'm looking to decide it. This is all the things that you can add in your own product, business profile as well on Global Linker. Now let's go to the sales channels where Global Linker helps you increase your discoverability. One is you can, once you add your catalog, you can plug your catalog into GlobalLinker's own marketplace. So have your notebook handy and do write down that this will be the first sales channel that you can be visible in. So here is where, it's an international and a domestic B2B marketplace for buyers as well as sellers. You can, list out over here. Let's go to the live site. The link is not running out. Here. So here is where buyers actually visit our website. And we have over businesses of over 40 industries can be listed over here. So if you can definitely get your products listed here and have it available for this. I'm just picking on the first product that I see here. And you see, this is, if you add your catalog, this is how we arrange the information and we show it so that the buyer can start reviewing your product and sending you an inquiry. So we want them to send you an inquiry, and this inquiry will come right in your GlobalLinker account itself. What are the specifications? The more information you provide accurately, the more information we will be able to provide it to the buyer as well. And it's always better that if you give real and accurate information versus us or anyone having to guesswork and create it on their own, because then it doesn't really add value when the buyer actually starts talking to you and he realizes that the information is not matching from what he read. So that kind of creates a dissonance and he will not be very happy, and it doesn't really, it's not a deal breaker, but it's a confidence. It reduces confidence and trust a little bit, which is very important when you're trying to, create new relationships, maintain existing relationships, etc. So what's a sales channel when you want, what's like, the checklist where if you want to get listed on GlobalLinker, you add your products to your catalog, you visit GlobalLinker under sales channels, from your dashboard, you assign or you edit the relevant categories in the product. Products which are added in your catalog go for automatic verification with the team. And then once it is verified, you can just enable and disable the catalog to show on the GlobalLinker marketplace. The next sales channel is the Indian Business Portal. Now, the Indian Business Portal is a portal which has been created for FIO, the Federation of Indian Export Organization. And to list on the Indian Business Portal, right from your GlobalLinker account, you have already added your catalog. This is an exporter-only catalog. Yeah, I can. Okay. I removed the link. And it's an exporter only catalog for Indian exporters only. And you can, and FIO puts this on their website, etc. So if you want to get your products listed over here, you can just via your same GlobalLinker account, you can just see the Indian Business Portal on the menu on the left, and which if you click on opens the Indian Business Portal dashboard, and you can again you'll have to just verify your IEC and configure it to show it. So it's a marketplace where you can show your products. It's an inquiry only marketplace, and if you would like to, you can get listed over here as well. As an exporter, I think definitely it makes sense to get listed on both the marketplaces. So the steps to get listed on the Indian Business Portal is you've already added your products to your catalog once in your account. You don't have to add your catalog again and again. You set up your e-commerce store, you set up the payment details and logistics. Then you visit the Indian Business Portal on your seller homepage, you verify your IEC, and you submit it for verification. Once that's done, then you can enable and disable the products you want to show on the Indian Business Portal as well. The next, then we move to the second set of assets which are available is your business website. You can actually create via GlobalLinker. We have a complete hosting facility where you can put your catalog over here and create your own website and plug in your catalog and have a complete B2B or a B2C website and manage it from your one GlobalLinker account only. So here are some examples I'll just show you of some websites which are created. This is again, I'm just referencing deliberately a couple of B2B businesses only. So you can see that it's a very customizable and a very industrial B2B product. They are not explaining, they don't want to share their prices. But if you see, there are, they have a nice category. The branding is already there. The logo, etc., shows as well. They have a description, everything mentioned over here. And after this is on, then you can start working on the SEO, etc. You can also see that there are different websites also with different styles which you can create as well, and how best you can present it, you can use it over here. You can make your website as pretty and as attractive as possible. Here's another example of another website who is a manufacturer of oils and attars from India, and they are an exporter as well. So this is the website which they have created. You can also, create your website in this form. I can just show you. They have a lot of other pages which is building trust. The entire product category is mentioned over here, so you can see that as well. Perfumes and attars, and blogs again to build SEO authority, etc. as well. So, it's very important when you're creating a website. What you need to do is, one, if you have a website, it's good to evaluate and see if these things are already available. So, a good navigation is important so that it's easy for the buyer to understand what your business offering is, and to know your products also. The second is, are you adding the relevant trust signals, etc.? Is the content you're adding has SEO and AEO points also captured over here? And yes, as attractive as you can make it by adding banners and your product images also, your images, which we already covered in the product catalog. If that's already taken care of over there, then you're just focusing on making your website more relevant to to your brand and your business as well. So if a B2B website or a B2C website is something which you are considering, you already have, or you need to, it's a good time to also evaluate. You can, GlobalLinker has this facility where you can create it right from your account, though this is a premium plus service. Uh, it's pretty simple. Once you access that service, you add your products to your catalog, which is already done. You visit your store section under sales channels, you select the theme, create the storefront, you create your categories, navigation, etc. So there are certain more steps you need to do, because it's like creating your website from scratch. And if you're taking payments, you set up your payment and shipping as well, and then you publish your store. Once your store is published, that doesn't mean it's good enough that I'm discovered, like I already showed it to you. You need to make sure that you are you're continuously working in such a way so that your website starts getting ranked higher. So today your website might be on page number 100, which nobody would really go to. So now you need to slowly analyze that what should I do to make my website come up. And that basically works on a couple of factors. It works on the content, it works on the keywords that you have added inside your content, and are they are those the keywords which buyers are searching today? And the third is, if you can use even advertising to put to promote your products online as well, and then you promote it on different marketplaces or social spaces where your audiences are. So it's a combination of using strategy, analytics, and then doing a lot of other hard work to make sure your business shows up as well. So two things can happen over here. Okay, let me go to the sales channel first, and I'll tell you what the strategy you can use to maximizing your online presence after you create it. Okay, yeah, let's talk about setup only. GlobalLinker also helps you create your own WhatsApp storefront. What you do is, once you add your catalog, we know that when you have a WhatsApp business account, we have a shop. There's a shop icon or a view my catalog icon over there. Where if I click on that, I can see the entire catalog of that business. I can see details about it and send them a direct message, something like this, whatever I want. This makes my business so relevant on the mobile. Today, everybody's on the mobiles. Imagine if my catalog is online, is on the mobile, and the contacts who have saved my number, they can just simply access my catalog whenever they want to, and send me a message, whether it's 2 in the morning or late in the night when my business is not even available. Outside of working hours, I can get messages coming in and I can reply at my leisure. My catalog is working in all these four places once I've done the setup correctly for myself. So, to list it on a WhatsApp catalog, again, once you've already added your products to your catalog, you set up WhatsApp under sales channels. Then there's an entire setup which you have to go through with Meta and this. You just need to have a new WhatsApp business account, to set this up. And then you just sync your catalog to it and you're done. It can be shown over there. Anybody who has saved your number has access to your entire catalog. And tomorrow, if you update your product catalog on GlobalLinker, then even you can sync it and re-update it so that the current catalog continues to show. The next sales channel where you have access to via GlobalLinker is ONDC. ONDC is the Open Network of Digital Commerce and by the government of India. The idea was that many large players do end up taking the 80% or 90% of the shopping space, and small sellers and medium to small sellers don't actually get noticed. This is an objective by them where they wanted everybody to have that same type of a platform to get discovered on, and you can actually show your products via the ONDC network. Now, this is currently more for B2C at this point of time, and which is why we always want to be ready for B2B as well whenever they do introduce it. If ONDC is some an option which you have been exploring, you just add your products to your catalog, you set up and publish your e-commerce store, you enable the shipping zone because it only shows as per the shipping zones that you deliver to. Then you then you go to the ONDC section and you map the categories, etc. And once you have done with all the ONDC requirements, your products start showing up on the ONDC network. Now, I step back to saying that I showed you 5 channels. Two of them are marketplaces, and or three of them are marketplaces including ONDC, and two of them are assets which you can build on yourself. So a- an ideal strategy for maintaining your discoverability online would be that you show yourself on marketplaces, because marketplaces also do their own effort, etc., to make sure that you get discovered. They want, obviously, visitors to come on their marketplace so that the sellers get inquiries, etc. The buyers raise RFQs so that sellers can take benefit and quote for those RFQs. All of that you can do, while building an asset is like creating your own office space. So a website, the WhatsApp storefront, is actually your own asset, which you have to work on and do a lot of effort, in. But if anybody comes to your website, he is completely your client. You own that client. While with a marketplace, a certain sharing you may have to do at times, or so that you get it. But there's always a trade-off, right? You can get visitors from there, while on your website everything is your own, but then the effort is also coming from your side as well, where you will have to take care of digital marketing, you will have to take care of SEO, you will have to strategize with the teams, etc. So there's always benefits to being present in all. Ideally, you should be definitely be visible in shared spaces also, and in also strengthening your own space via websites and via your WhatsApp storefront and such kind of assets which you can leverage and do that. The next thing I would like you to do, also be aware of and also do, which is not captured over here explicitly, is to maintain an online social presence. Spaces like LinkedIn, spaces like Instagram or Facebook. If your audiences are there, your business should be there in social platforms as well, and it should link back to your website. That's where people come and know your catalog more, your product more. It's good to do that today. A social presence is also builds authority, and that's also helps a lot in translating into buyer decisions as well. So how much as smartly you should also be present in a lot of in social channels wherever your buyers are present as well. Create a Google business profile, make sure you're getting reviews over there, have a trust pilot account. Building a social presence is not only about posting on LinkedIn, etc. It's about creating good profiles over there, having good connections, making sure I have more reviews, all of that, apart from the structures which are given over here to build it and maintain it, these also matter a lot today as well, because AI has become very smart today. He doesn't only see what is written on your website. He will go outside and see, acha, iske website though is very nice, good information, but what are his reviews? His reviews are 2, 2.5. No, I can't recommend this business. So AI is very, very smart today. Look at his posting, what kind of posts he's doing. So they see many, many things. They say, okay, this business only has a website, has absolutely no other presence at all. So again, confidence level low. There are others who have all of that. So my confidence level is higher. I'll recommend them. I'm just giving you examples to show you the reality of it today so that you're able to maintain it. Now, I would like to run a small poll to help so that we can decide, or actually, you can decide if you would like to. I'm looking for the poll. I'm sorry. Yeah. So we saw the five sales channels which are there. I'll give you a minute. Please, I hope you can see it on your screen. Go ahead and poll. You now decide as per what you have seen today, which are the sales channels that you would like to be a part of or leverage because now you're a part of Global Linker. I'm sure you've written it down in your notepad, so you just have to see which one you have written down or ticked or liked, and that's where you should be, moving on to. I would really encourage if all of you all can participate. We have almost a 50% participation. Thank you so much. And Shashikant, you have raised your hand. So has, seeing who else, Vivek. Please ask your question in the group or in the Q&A session. I would be looking into that shortly. Okay, great. I'm closing the poll because we are short of time. So I'm ending the poll, but we have a 60% participation. Thank you, guys. And let's share the results. I hope you can see the results on screen. So Indian Business Portal has won as a marketplace. So I think you see, the what you have seen is that you should be leveraging a shared market space as well, so that you can increase your discoverability, followed by Global Linker Marketplace, and then having your own B2B website and a WhatsApp business catalog as well. So great, I think. And yeah, last is ONDC. So fair thing. And guys, if you have decided this, you know that what is your priority now. So if like say the Indian Business Portal is your top priority, you should get started by updating your catalog and getting listed on Indian Business Portal first, followed by the next one, followed by the next one. It's a simple thing as that. If you break it down into small pieces, it is very possible to achieve what you have set out for. If you try to do everything in one go, you might just get overwhelmed and you might just stop it, and not even do it again. So now I would like to show you some cases where people are actually leveraging their business, visibility options and getting more discovered online by using the channels which we have spoken about. So what is available? I'm showing it to you. So look at this business, GFS Trade. They are actually they are a trader, a merchant exporter, and a trader of handicraft items and bags. So they built a website. I'm just going to that page again and just briefly scrolling down. And you can see it's a nice website created talking about their products and what their business stands for, their certification, standout, etc. Where is it? They've also, the same catalog is now showing on Global Linker Marketplace. And the same catalog is also now showing on the Indian Business Portal. So just by adding the catalog once, all of these can be, configured and shown in all the three places. I have another example, I think. Yeah, this is another one. You can see it. I'll just open it. So they have created another website. We have a few examples, but I've just captured two just so that, interest of time, you can see it on Marketplace and Indian Business Portal as well. This to give you a sense of how your, if once you create your catalog, get your products listed, this is how you can also be seeing over here. You have your seller panel, which I just walked you through, and you can show it over there. This, the dedicated seller panel to maintain your website and your catalog, etc., unlocks once you access the premium plus plan. Currently, you'll be on the free plan where you can add your entire catalog, get them listed on both the marketplaces and you don't need to pay anything extra for that. But to use the features of website, the WhatsApp store catalog, accessing verified buyer inquiries, which we get access to as well. All of those are locked under the Premium Plus plan. So I'm just moving to how you can access your seller account. You just log into your account, log in, and and then you can click over there and you can access it. Uh, since we're talking so many things about you listing your products on GlobalLinker, so that you can get inquiries, I'm sure as a manufacturer, as an exporter, you also would be requiring certain raw materials or products, etc. Why don't you also use the GlobalLinker platform as a way to even network with more businesses and get those requirements met from here as well? Because there are other businesses who are actually helping you do that. So you can actually, become a buyer as well, post your requirement or search through the catalog and send them inquiries as well and have conversations with them to meet your own requirements. We have a lot of resources which can help you manage your catalog and your sales channels as well. So we have a dedicated linkers to assist, which talks step by step about what things you should do. Webinars like this, which are done on several specific topics, which are done by my colleagues and all. You can also be a part of the community. If I have access, yeah, I can share it with you. I hope you're getting my chats. Yeah, so you can be a part of this also and join it. And we also provide assisted services in case, business, in case you want us to set it up for you. So, by the way, Global Linker is a complete DIY platform. Everything you can do it yourself. You can set up your catalog, you can get your products listed on the marketplaces. You can, in fact, create your own B2B website because we have created it in a way that you can select a template. Then once you select the template, then you just have to put the images and the categories. You have to make all of that yourself, and you can do it. It's just that if you don't have the time, or maybe you don't have the expertise to create the content which is SEO friendly, AEO friendly, etc., then you can opt for some expert to do it for you. And that's what we do in that case. We do the complete setup of your assets and the market and on the marketplaces, and we hand it over to you as well. I'm now opening up the discussion for any Q&A that you may have. So please, I'm going to the chats right now, but please go ahead if you have any more questions. Go ahead and ask me. I'm checking the Q&A as well. So Suchitra is asking that we are from Kerala, manufacturer of HSN code number 62, and we need buyers from abroad. Almost 1 month, but we didn't get it yet. What is the best way to find it? So Sujitra, again, the what you should be doing is making sure that your discoverability points are factored. Is your product mentioning what you do and all correctly? If that's the case, then please go ahead and then improvise on your products. Look for inquiries which are already being posted by buyers on platforms like GlobalLinker, Indian Business Portal, even other marketplaces, etc. Optimize your website if you have one, or if you don't have one, start building your website so that you can start doing SEO work and come up in search results, which can lead to buyers visiting your site as well. I hope that answers. Mm, I hope you all can chat in the chat box. Oh, somebody said my voice is viral with echo. I hope it has not been an issue and you were able to listen to me clearly. Rajesh is saying, do we need a subscription to use? So the Global Linkers platform has it has two tiers, basically a free plan where you must be a part of already. And the second is a paid plan, which is the Premium Plus plan, which gives you access to using of features, recommendations in marketplaces, access to to quote for verified RFQs, etc. All of that opens up when you subscribe for the premium plan. And premium plan as well is a DIY subscription plan where all of this you can do it yourself. So Gaurav is asking if we have our own website, then can it be linked? And so in your profile, you can actually add your website over there. But if you want to manage your website from the Global Linker account, that unfortunately cannot be done because it has to be linked with our own proprietary this, right? We can only give you those kind of inputs when the website is on our platform. But you can definitely add it on your profile for sure. Rajesh is asking, based on the buyer's inquiry through Global Linker, we are submitting the quotation. However, not receiving any written communication from the buyer. Please advise. So, Rajesh, I know this is a known thing where, when we are working with buyers to make sure that they reply to our sellers, and we are working on solutions for this. So, thanks for highlighting it, but we definitely are looking into this point for sure. Ram Singh is saying, ma'am, it's too difficult to understand in English for us. I'm so sorry, Ram Singh ji, but हमारे थोड़े webinars भी हिंदी में होते हैं, तो उसका भी emails आपको आएंगे, तो उसमें आप register कीजिएगा. I'm sure it will help you as well. Sunita is asking, is your team creating social media presence of my website or business? See, Sunita, we do the setup of the website, the marketplace, etc. We don't go to maintaining and managing social media profiles. That's best done by a digital marketing agency or a social media agency, which is there. Nitin is asking, over HSN code 8538, please suggest me to find buyer. I'll have to check what HSN code that is and let's see how we can do. Nitin, I'll see if I can connect with you after the call. Okay. So Elango is saying session was very helpful, got better understanding about GlobalLinker. I hope more than GlobalLinker, it's got better understanding about your business and how you should strategize on it on being online. So that was more of the agenda of this discussion. But yes, also please leverage GlobalLinker to do that too. So thank you so much, Sai as well, and Mohammed ji, and also. So let's hope to see you on the platform. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Take care. Goodbye. Rucha is saying, my product is quinoa, millets, frozen fruits. Let me know if you can find that. Rucha, there are buyers which place RFQs over here. So if you come, let me show this to you. Yeah, so if you go on the left-hand side, on the bottom here, you can see RFQs. So here is where all buyers come and place their request for quotations, or they come on a product page and send you an inquiry. So you can see the open inquiries here. And if a buyer has placed an inquiry on your product, you can see it over here as well and chat with them. I hope this is helpful. Thank you. Goodbye.